That's just for effect, right? I think a lot of people are going through that cycle yet again, where there's just something, it seems like there's something in the air, right? It's a common cold, there's that irritation and all of that. My sneeze, by the way, is not real, okay? It's just for effect. So what exactly is going on, and how do you boost your immunity and ensure that you still are able to go about your daily activities without irritation and all of that? We're focusing on your health right now. We're joined by Dr. Love. The real name is Dr. Ade Harun, is a medical doctor and founder of Love for Health organization. Good morning.
Good morning, Coyote.
I must say, I love the outfit.
Thank you very much.
I'm trying to talk about fashion, but that's not why we're here. We're talking about our health, particularly understanding the common cold, the prevention, management, and public health awareness. Is that something in the air right now, or it's always been in the air and it's just a normal cycle of life? But more importantly, should we be concerned about what is in the air?
Thank you very much, Coyote, for this important question. Common cold is the commonest acute infection in the whole world. It is often overlooked, and many people don't really understand it. I will start by saying there are myths and there are reality about common cold. For example, people say, oh, okay, if you have common cold, or if it's cold, if the weather is cold, like if it's in the United States or in Europe, then you have a common cold. No, that's a myth. So raining in Nigeria or Hamatan is not what causes the common cold.
Because it's really hot right now.
So that's a myth.
Yeah.
So in the air, what you asked is that there are viruses, over 200 strains of viruses that cause this common cold. So common cold is a viral infection that affects the upper respiratory tract, which includes the nose and the throat. The throat is now divided into the pharynx and the larynx. So these are called the upper respiratory tract, and the virus that causes them, the commonest of all the 200, is the rhinovirus. So we have others like respiratory syncytial virus, adenovirus, and there are lots more that cause this common cold. But it is not just taking cold water, as our parents used to make us believe that, oh, you are drinking cold water, you have common cold. No, but it is a viral infection, and it's the commonest acute infection globally. In the United States, where there's statistics, between 1 to 2 billion cases of common cold. Definitely, America does not have up to 1 billion people, but cases means number of times people will report to the hospital.
So some go 3 times.
Exactly. 2 to 3 times is the average number of times someone develops common cold in 1 year. In children, it is more. It's about 6 to 10 times.
So are we going to say that this is a reality we have to live with and just manage it?
Yes, there's something called herd immunity. Herd immunity means that it's something which it's too common that the group of people in the population or group of people have this disease, so they develop natural immunity against it. Another myth is that, okay, there is a medication for common cold. That is a myth again, a fallacy. There's no doctor on earth registered that will tell you that, oh, I can treat common cold by giving you an antibiotic. That's a misnomer. There is no treatment for common cold. It's another fact.
So we'll let it take its course?
Absolutely. And the course is usually 7 to 10 days. So what we do is that we can provide palliatives or treat the symptoms or relieve the condition. For example, and I'll come back to that, symptoms of the common cold, which I would mention as we talk along.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. So symptoms of this common cold, one of it is running nose, where you see the fluid coming out of the nose. Another one is sneezing, like you did. That is also another symptom of common cold. Another one is mild fever. Mild fever is a temperature between 36.7 to 37.2. It's mild. Another question again is, what's the difference between common cold and flu? It's a big one. Again, COVID is another one that came into the picture in 2019, 2020. So these are different. There's a difference between flu virus and common cold. So common cold has no treatment, but you can manage the condition. You can relieve yourself from the symptoms of common cold. For example, if you're having running nose, you can take warm water, you can gargle it, you can mix honey with it. It can help you.
Yeah.
So these are part of the ways you do it. Also, cleaning the environment, The mode of transmission of this common cold is usually through airborne. If someone sneezes and has common cold, another person is next to the person, he or she can contact common cold.
There you go.
Okay.
So it's not too extreme to keep your face masks on at this time?
Now, the question is, are we going to keep our face masks for the whole year?
No, particularly if you're, there are people who are maybe susceptible to it, people who have comorbidities, almost like we're back to COVID era, but some people choose to still put their face masks on. Is that extreme?
From my own perspective, I would say that could be extreme, because are you going to put on the face mask throughout the year? That's one question. Secondly is that even these face masks that people have been using, even during the COVID time, I was in the United States then, during the COVID throughout, and some people misuse this face mask and they could even infect themselves with other conditions with the face mask, because they take a face mask, they use it, put it up, put it in their pocket again, throw it somewhere else, and this face mask is close to your nose, so you are inhaling even different particles, allergens, viruses.
Okay. Interesting. So I want you to speak to quickly as we wind down how to prepare yourself. Right, fine, you should allow it to take its course. But I hear people say, well, what I do now is I have a solution in my fridge. Ginger, garlic, there's no onions.
Aboniki.
So it's a mixture. Lemon, onion. Okay, aboniki is for the outer part, right? So they do the internal and stuff. So how do you ensure your immunity is at that level so that when it comes, at least you go through it
in 30
stronger?
seconds.
Beautiful question. In summary is that this common cold, you just have to boost your immunity. So all these ginger, garlic, all these things, I'll just take it as food or as supplements. So yes, it's good for you to eat well, vegetables, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, boost your immunity. There's a misconception that vitamin C boosts common cold, no, or it treats it, no. But I would advise everybody with common cold or anybody who wants to boost their immunity to just eat well, live healthy, and try and avoid people with common cold, although you can avoid, like your wife has common cold and you kiss, definitely you have a higher chances of developing common cold.
Dr. Love, yes. You have to end on a lovely note. We have to thank you so much. We're speaking with Dr. Ade Harun, medical doctor, founder of Love for Health organization. Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure, always.
So there you go. You should, by all means, find a way to ensure that you're protected, boost your immunity. But before we go on the show today, let's run you through some of the major trending issues. Jeffrey, which one catches your fancy?
I think the coronation of the Alaafin of Oyo is one of those videos, if we could catch up. So there was lots of dignitaries, and as a matter of fact, we now have him formally taking charge as far as the throne is concerned. So it's going to be there. You know, when it comes to monarchy, it's still death. So that's the video that was trending online. Perhaps some religious rites going on. I'm not sure whether they didn't want the cameras, so you can see them. You will have a better understanding of this than I do.
I think it's just what it is. And it's always beautiful to see that our culture is still strong. So wish him the very best in his reign, certainly. But guys, we also saw Anthony Joshua jogging on the streets of Nigeria.
I feel
and that was, I don't know, so it was a mixture of different things, really. There's this trending video now of people doing morning routines, and this is one of it, the jogging bit. But it's good to see him at home, really, and the joy that a lot of people have. It's beautiful to see.
Is that the one that just met? Are they jogging or dancing? I'm not sure what it is.
They're excited. It's Anthony Joshua, for crying out loud.
Fantastic.
Okay. This one is not really palatable, the next trending video.
Yes.
And it shows...
still in Lagos, by the way.
Yeah, still in Lagos, different sides.
Well, VDM, right? Confronting a man committing open defecation. We've talked about this over and over again. So you had to confront the man. We can't show you everything, but this is what you see, especially around that area. It's quite not something to do. Anyway.
So when you hear that Lagos smells, that is why.
That is why.
It's the activity of people. Yes, the government has its role to play, but hey, we also have our role to play. So it was good to see. I wish we could have this kind of police in some parts. For example, when you're coming into Lagos, that middle part of the road. But hey, That's where we anchor on the show this morning. Thank you for being a part of it. We hope as a citizen you're intentional and you do the right things. I'm Kyle.
Don't forget, Sunrise Daily is up at the top of the hour. I'm Jeffrey Uzonga. Bye-bye.